So how do you start making this money?
Oh, don't rub against the camera, please.
When and how we do that.
Hey, Neil. Hi everyone, so this is take 2 of filming this. I am under the weather. I've been pretty sick. I'm sorry I haven't been filming. I've missed you guys. I wasn't going to film today because I'm super tired and I just got my period, but then I got Goddess Provisions in the mail and I took a peek and it's all about sacred cycles, like so your period, but it's also for people that don't menstruate, don't worry. And also, I was doing a lot of spiritual work today. I think it's going to be a new part of my routine when I get my period. But I had this thought that stemmed from my period, and I knew I wanted to share it at least on my other channel, Kitty Outside the Box, where I do like tarot and spiritual content exclusively. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. But I took that as a sign directly from Spirit that I need to film and share this message in this video. So I will tell you my message. It might seem simple or whatever, trivial to some people, but to me it's like possibly life-changing, life-saving, and something I will utilize and think about in the future a lot. But yeah, so the theme is sacred cycles, and Goddess Revisions is one of my favorite subscriptions. I've been getting it for a while. I used to pay for it. Now I get it sent for review, not sponsored, but I'm so grateful. Thank you, Goddess Revisions. I love your box. I am literally surrounded by all Goddess Provisions items. I was talking about that in the last video, but I'm trying to stick to the point in this one. But like literally like drinking tea from one of their cups. I was like everything around me. I love Goddess Provisions, and you don't have to be like Wicca or anything like that, Wiccan, but you just have to be a spiritual being, and the stuff that you get seriously aids your practice. Like I am really excited about this month, so let's get started. First, I'll share my message that had to do with menstruation. So yeah. Please excuse me if I'm a little tired and out of it or look bad or sound like my voice is hoarse or anything like that. I am on the mend, don't worry about me, but it may take some time. I'm going to read to you this passage. I just changed the battery. It looks like it's already dead. Is it Mercury retrograde? No, not yet. So I stepped out of my shower post-release ritual into a new life, a new beautiful chapter full of self-love, abundance, acceptance, prosperity, and more. And then I realized, every month, like today, I get my period. Subconsciously, my body gets rid of, sheds what is no longer needed. Not only that, but every day, I wrote that in all caps, skin cells, they renew, they shed without even a thought of mine. It just happens with everyone. So just think of what I can shed, release, let go of that blocks me, that no longer serves me when I also use the power of my mind. We all are, capable of moving on, releasing whatever is holding us back in life. So if we fall back into a bad habit, bad thought process, I am now going to be reminded to do a cleansing ritual in the shower. I had an amazing experience today. I think I was in there for an hour. I don't even know. It was hours, my rituals I did today. I've been feeling really depressed and like sick, and you know that being sick adds on to it. And just like I was like, something needs to change. I felt like I was hitting rock bottom almost. So I went and I did a releasing ritual, and I literally, like, afterwards, I stepped out of the shower. I'm like, I am now, like, this is the doorway into a more abundant life. I got rid of everything. I released it, and then I stepped into, like, a new reality. So I was like, oh, wow, every month, like, when I get my period, I can remember that. But no, now, anytime I fall back into those negative patterns, like, it was getting pretty bad. Like, I wasn't going to hurt myself, but, like, you know, I was like, what's the point type thoughts. I was like, that is scary, like. So, yeah, so whenever I feel like that now, I feel like this is so huge. Like, I'm just going to think, like, what my body can do. Menstruating, like, we can make baby life. We can do so much with just by, you know, drinking and eating water and sleeping and stuff. Our body's amazing. And if we put our mind into it as well, like, we are so capable of moving on. Like, we have to grieve and, like, feel the emotions, though. I'm not into pushing them aside. That's what... That's what causes all the problems you gotta work with, like, you know, that I'm working through now. So you gotta, like, you know, feel it, release it, and then, like, accept it. And if you fall back, you can just get in the shower. It's, like, so simple. And something about it, like, if you're a bath person, do that. Baths just gross me out, so I'm not going to do a ritual just because they say baths are better. Like, if I'm not feeling good about it and I feel grossed out, it's not going to be effective for me. So I think, that you can always shed and let go. I feel like some people are like, okay, but like to me this was like major. So the doorways to new chapters are endless. Remember this. Thank you, Spirit, Ancestors, God, for this, for me, my life, for saving me. A story I'll talk about one day on my other channel. Thank you so much. I am ready for love, for abundance, and it starts now with self-love. And I go on about it. I love and value myself. I release self-sabotage, and I won't go too much into that. I'm going to save a longer story for the other channel, but I just had to share that. If you're feeling down, release it. Go in the shower, just like wash it off. Say it out loud what you're releasing. I literally talk out loud, and if you're embarrassed, like the shower makes noise and stuff, if you live with other people. And then step out and just feel it, and if it happens again, just get back in it, just quick, So I hope someone out there resonated. I mean, for me, it was eye-opening. It was huge, and I'm going to remember that forever. Like, I ran out of the shower and wrote it down. But let's get to the box. So your cycles are sacred. And again, even if you don't menstruate, you can still use this, and it's like your body, women's body who menstruate, it really goes with the moon cycle. Like, it's crazy. I actually get my period around the new moon, which happened on the 2nd. Today's the 5th, so it's a few days off, but it's like, 28-day cycle. Mine's kind of like iffy sometimes, but it's around that. But you can see where yours syncs up, and that could be a reminder, like when you're getting it and stuff. But if you don't get your cycle, you can think of it as a new moon phase, like rest, reflection, taking care of yourself, and thinking about what you need to, like, how you can better yourself. Like, I'm gonna totally do a releasing ritual every first day of my period, or at least if I can, like around that time. And then after that, I went and did like a abundance type thing, or a law of attraction type thing, I guess you could say. But I wrote down a little journal, and I wrote down everything I want to bring into my life. And I filled out every page of this little journal, and then I sealed it, signed it, and I said something. It was a ritual that came in another box, but it was really powerful. It was hours, but I feel like I'll talk about it in another video if you guys want. Let me know, because it was amazing. But yeah, so love it. So I mentioned this, right? The tea. I can't remember what. I already filmed this once. I was too slow talking and tired. I used the strainer, but a little bit got in. So the tea is really good. I'm not adding like milk or anything with it, but it is tea from New Moon Tea Company, and this is the root tea. So it works with your root chakra, which is associated with sense of protection and where the foundation of life lies. Like if you have inner child work going on, or like me, like root chakra is definitely something I need work on. I've been trying to balance, so this is awesome, and it tastes good. It's just herbal. There shouldn't be any caffeine. No. Nettle, oat straw, tulsi. Does tulsi have a little bit? I don't know. Rosemary, dandelion leaf, lemon peel, and lemon grass. It's really good. Yum. And what should I talk about next? How about the incense? So this was going before. It's a dragon blood incense, and I haven't had any incense going for a while, like because I was worried maybe that was a cause of Emmy feeling bad. But it's been like weeks, like over a month, and she's still itchy, and that would go away after like a week if that was so. And then I was like, oh my god, I haven't been like cleansing, like smoke cleanse like I normally do for like protection, like when I do tarot readings for other people online. I'm like, what if I was like, I'm sick? No. But still, that crossed my mind. I'm really happy to get more incense. And this one's really slow burning. Like this lighter case, this ritual lighter case is from Goddess Provisions. Was that last month? But yeah, there's 20 cones, and I like getting the cones. You just want to make sure you have a fireproof dish. It smells really good, and it's by Reverse Karma. And it says something about like cleaning your sacred space. You protect your sacred space and create an environment for deep healing with this fragrant incense. Comes with 20 large incense cones. And then you can see this red candle over there. So I did take some footage earlier. Hopefully it came out okay. At first I was just going to do like an overhead unboxing video, but then Emmy got in. I'm definitely going to insert some of that footage because she's so cute. But there is a Sacred Cycles candle set. There's 4 candles, and it's by Goddess Provisions. I always love their packaging. So it came with a little holder, which I seriously was just thinking how I needed, or I need, I guess needed because now I have one, a little like holder for candles this size, because this is like what all my candle sizes are, or they're like huge, and the other ones I have, they like tip over. But this even has different signs, like, so each color represents what stage of the cycle you're in, and I am menstruating, so I put in red, and that would be white, like, so the new moon too. So there's a different moon cycle on each, and I love it so much. I'm so glad I got that. I've been like trying to make my own, or like, and it always fails, and then they drip to the side, or which isn't the biggest deal if you're doing candle magic or just don't want to make a mess and have them last longer. I love it too, because the moon cycles, the sacred cycles. So yeah, red is menstruation, and they have rose gold. They're like sparkly too for ovulation, and pink for luteal, and white for follicular. And so light the candle that matches the phase of the cycle you're celebrating. There are 4 paraffin wax candles and a ceramic candle holder, and I love it. Yay. It's been burning for a while too, because I lit it before I started filming, and this is the second time I've been doing this. So that is $12 value. You honor your inner cycles and seasons. And then we got a Sacred Cycles crystal set, also by Goddess Provisions. And there are 4 in here. I love the bag it comes on too. So we get at least 1 crystal every month, usually 1, so we get 4 this time. And without looking, I think I know what they are. I don't know why I like to challenge myself with it. I'm just a dork. So I see we have a clear quartz, which is an amplifier. Yep. Of course, rose quartz. Self-love, take care of yourself. That's what I was saying a lot during my ritual. I'm like, or when I journal and stuff, like, love starts with me. I can't expect anyone to love me or be with me if I'm such a self-hater. Like, why am I doing that? I should be my biggest cheerleader. Then we have carnelian. Oh my god, my battery's about to die. And obsidian. Let me pause this because it just shuts off and I lose everything. I am going to put a new camera on my next vision board. I should have wrote that down today in my thing, my little journal. But I guess financial abundance can mean I can afford a new camera. Because even my backup batteries and stuff, and I realized I've been on YouTube for has it been 4 years? I don't know, a long time. And I love this Canon, but I think it's time for an upgrade. But anyways, so 4 crystals, and it says a set of obsidian, clear quartz, carnelian, and rose quartz. To help you harmonize with the cycles of life, add these to your altar or carry them with you to amplify your intentions. Nice. I like all of these ones. And I just packaged some obsidian for someone else. Well, I didn't just do it. I have to send that. So I like to cleanse my crystals when I first get them. Even though I do not feel any bad juju or energy. I feel like they probably, charge them themselves and set intentions and meditate on them before they ship them out. But oh, it smells good. I don't do anything crazy. I just do that. And normally I charge my crystals on the full moon, but I didn't do it this month. I think I was really tired or sick or something. But let's move on to the next item. I tried this earlier. I could use some more. I feel like it's going to calm my cramps again. But I'm trying not to take ibuprofen, which usually is like a lifesaver for cramps, but anemia. So Wild Rose New Moon Soothing Massage Balm, and this is made with Roman chamomile and sage, handmade in Oregon. So it is soothing, designed to increase circulation, relax tight muscles, and promote a calm mental environment. And New Moon's herbaceous essential oil blend is particularly useful for easing menstrual cramps. It's vegan, cruelty-free. Everything in Goddess Provisions is always cruelty-free and vegan, by the way. Biodegradable, love that. It's not super strong smelling, but I put it on my shoulders earlier. I just hold a lot of tension there, which I asked to release. I feel like I did release it, a lot of it when I was doing my ritual and stuff, but I can't help it. Yeah, you want to let it melt a little bit in your hands first, but yeah, it smells good, feels good, and it's cute and biodegradable. Wild Rose New Moon. Yep, New Moon menstruating. So yeah, even if you don't have period cramps, it helps with your shoulders and stuff too. So it's $12.95, and there's a code for that too. And what did I talk about the incense yet? Yeah, I must have. And the candles, and the crystals, and the tea, and I think the only thing I've left, if not, I'll just insert something from the last video, but we got an oracle deck. I was just saying to myself, or to like Emmy or something, that I want a pretty oracle deck for my readings that I do, like in general, for myself, and mostly though for YouTube. I do like a lot of my oracle decks, like my Moonology ones and stuff, but I don't want to always make it astrology based, even though that can be applied to like everything, the messages there. But I wanted something like they had just like simple phrases on and beautiful, and I actually use a lot of ones I've gotten from Goddess Revision already. There's like moon phases, crystals, and astrological signs. So if you've been following my other channel, which you should if you're into this stuff, you've seen these cards and I love them. I use them often, but I wanted more. And this deck is so pretty. It's the Sacred Cycles Oracle deck. And it is by Jill, one of the co-creators of Goddess Provisions, and also M. Dewey, and the illustrator is Jesse White. And there are 50 cards, and it's all related to cycle, and everything about it is so cute. As above, so below, and then on the bottom it says, so below as above. Deepen your relationship with your body's wisdom, the moon phases, and the rhythms of Earth's sacred cycles. We are all cyclical beings, and this 50-card deck is an oracle for anyone in need of guidance, whether they experience a menstrual cycle or not. I love that they say that because I know some people can feel excluded, like a lot of witchy stuff, which again, you don't have to identify as a witch, but like I think the book actually called The Witch, like says like, I didn't read it myself, but people were upset because it like talked about rituals and menstruation, leaves out everyone else. This, like I've already said before, unless it was in the first cut of this, you can go with just the moon cycles and just like life. In the guidebook, I love that it comes with the guidebook, because when they're electronic, it's kind of annoying because I don't like pulling my phone out when I'm like all in the element, you know. So I will show all the cards after this. I've been avoiding doing the like tarot card like unboxings and stuff on my other channel because my nails are awful, because I have like bad anemia right now. So just, you know, now that you know, I'm not embarrassed, and I shouldn't be embarrassed anyways. I released today all of that, you know, like self-doubt and fear and judgment and blah, 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 blah. So this is what the back looks like. And there's 50 cards, like I said. Oh my god, and they're just so pretty. These might be my favorite. Oh my god. I am so excited. Let's just pick one and see what it says. Return to source. What number is this? 30. So let's see. Oh, it's so pretty. They have different sections here, and they have like some spreads. And welcome, dear one, may you know the full depth of your sacred body's magic, wisdom, and beauty. Trust your sacred body and yourself fully, completely, you always know. Give yourself permission. It goes on and on. I won't read that all right now. Yeah, it gives you tips on how to use it. So if you're brand new to using cards and stuff like that, I know like when I first started, I was like, huh? You know, and then I was like, huh? Yes. Like I just dove deep in. I didn't even realize I had a connection to the divine or believed in the divine. And then all of a sudden I'm reading tarot cards and talking to God every day. But yeah, they have spreads, cycle of life spread. Cool, I'm excited to do this. So let's see. And then yeah, it goes through different sections. The cards celestial. And then, what's the next one? What does that mean? Hormonal cycle. Plants, physical body. Okay, but let's look for 30 quick. Letting go allows me to begin anew. I like that today. Completions and endings hold a unique energy. As the final stage in the never-ending cycle of life, death is the last letting go of a life experience. This is the process that brings any creative endeavor to a close. After a time of inspiration, growth, and sharing your gifts, you are being asked to let go of that which has run its course. If something has lost its vital force, but you have kept holding on to it, now is the time to bless and disconnect from it. Give it a proper celebration and a burial. The magic of this stage lies in keeping the faith and belief that in depth we return to source. A new conception, pregnancy, and birth await you. You are opening up a portal to new and vibrant endeavors. By releasing what has fulfilled its purpose, You can rest and look forward to fresh possibilities. But right now, you must fully acknowledge the conclusion of this present adventure with gratitude and reverence and did I say that right? And then disengage to honor the ever ongoing cyclical process. That's like what I did today, but it wasn't like death. Was like killing the bad thoughts and like all the stuff. I was like, I accept it. I forgive myself. I forgive whatever. I'm taking anything that bad has happened, anything that's happened at all in general as a learning experience, and I don't regret anything. Like, it's made me who I am, and any hardships I went through, I have so I can help other people. That's what I think, at least. And the journal prompt: what in my life am I no longer inspired by, but continue to put my time and effort towards? There's one thing I'm good at. Like, if I don't want to do something, I don't really do it. Which could be bad, but now I'm like, whatever. I used to be like a nervous person that would do anything if anyone asked, whatever. But yeah, if I don't want to do it, it's hard for me to do anything. Which is why I'm not the best with like consistent schedules sometimes. If I'm not feeling it or whatever, I'm not gonna. Especially with like tarot readings. If I'm not feeling good, like I was depressed for days, like I couldn't do a reading. Like I was seeing that, like the cards and stuff I was doing were like, to me, messages straight to me. I'm like, okay, I get it. But I love this. It's beautiful. And I feel like I didn't talk about anything and everything in this cut, but again, I'll just like insert footage. Like, did I talk about the candle I love? I don't know. But let's look at the deck up close. But that's everything, guys. Thanks for being patient with me if you're still here. Maybe we'll do a tarot reading, pick a card, because I feel like since even though I'm like feeling low, I feel like I just am kind of like out of it, like because I'm fatigued, because I have like no iron. But like my own thoughts aren't clouding me anymore, and that's why I was able to get these like messages from Spirit for me. I'm like, I should do a messages from Spirit, like urgent messages or just messages in general, like pick a card and see what comes in. If it doesn't work out, I just will film it another day, because I feel like I had felt really called to share that message earlier, and I feel like maybe we can get some other good ones, and maybe I'm not the only one that's been having a hard time, but yeah, I love you guys so much. If you're leaving now, if not, I will try and move the camera around and we will look at each card. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. I missed you so much, and you'll probably be seeing a lot more of me. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but I'm going to try. And if you guys sat through this, then you can put up with me being slow tomorrow. I think I'll open my Ipsy Pure. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see. Bye, guys. Oh man, I'm about to have third battery die. Yeah, sorry, I'm probably annoying a lot of people. Pretty. I love the colors and everything so much. I don't know what this one means. Oh my god, love that. I love every single one. Oh my god. The coloring is perfect. Me. This is so pretty. Not yet, Spirit. Yes, now, Spirit. Try that. My hand, I'm like totally should cut myself out right now. I think I'm so. Oh, actually, it's beautiful. Once I like cried over thinking about pregnancy, I was like, and then I got my period, you know. Actually, oh shit! How is this happening? Why are my batteries dying so fast? On the camera, but I don't know what a Mexican sunflower is, but I love it. Sorry, I'm holding my phone, which is also new data. I had a tarot reader told me whenever I see a fox to beware, and I don't even know if anything else came true from that reading or what. It was Stargirl, but now I'm like, oh, what does that mean? But I think they're beautiful. I love birds. Looks so cool. Red tent. Oh, do you like lead together with your girls? Eating rituals. I need to look into that. Oh my god, look how beautiful the colors are. This is your first period. I wish I had women helping me. I thought I had cancer. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah. I love how they're celebrating the female body. Oh, little bees. Pollinating ovaries. So that was all of them. Sorry if I rushed to the end. What a beautiful spread of stuff, and look, more stuff. I definitely got the amethyst crystal thread. Did I get all of that from there? I don't know. That bell. Almost everything that's over here. Yeah. Love Goddess Provisions. Highly recommend. And thank you guys so much for being here. I really missed you. Thank you guys for vision. Oops. Thanks for your patience with me. I hope to be up like a regular schedule soon. I've literally been sleeping a lot. I'm so glad this came. And even if I wasn't like severely deficient in iron and anemic, I normally wouldn't film when I first got my period. So I'm so glad I'm celebrating it now. I encourage you to do so, or just celebrate life. You know, take that shower, release the bad. Let's have a better year. You know, if you had a great year last year, awesome. Make it even better this year. I've had a rough few ones. I am ready to take it on, and I'm loving this power of, you know, our cycles. But anyways, I love you guys. See you soon.